You see, sometimes being selfish is good. I learned something today. So, a friend of mine just died. He stays few kilometers away from my street. We met few times. We're not that close, but the few times we had the chance to talk, because we were both busy. This a guy that is relatively doing well. As you know, I would say he's doing well. He has a car. Although he told me he has two cars, one is with the mechanic, but I didn't get to see that one. He stays in three-bedroom apartments, nice, building, fine apartment and stuff. I just got the news that he died, he passed on. And they were begging people to raise money for him. And I could remember our last conversation. While he was talking to me, somebody called. His brother, I think his elder brother, was requesting for a certain amount of money, which he said he was going to give him. And I think that's what triggered our conversation. He said, man, he's tired. That, he fend for them. Do you know, I realized that this guy does not have, I wouldn't say a dime. I mean, he's got something in the account, but they couldn't even buy caskets with the money he has in the account. So he taught me a lesson. He taught me that, man, sometimes you just have to be selfish. Take care of yourself. Get to that position where you are financially strong enough before you help other people. You are not Jesus Christ. You are not a savior. Learn to say no. It's just because, trust me, most times it's hard for me as a person to say no. But it's a learning curve. You should take care of yourself. Plan for your future. Invest. And, make sure that your kids' future are secured. And in case anything happens to you. And almost immediately, the wife and the kids went back. The way I imagine it, went back to being poor after the demise of this man. So it's like he's living from paycheck to paycheck. Although, I mean, he has a side hustle, so he just spends everything. It comes as fast as it goes, on family. Guys, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I just hope that somebody, somewhere will learn from this, that yourself first. Make sure you are. I'm not saying you shouldn't help. Be there for people, because I still help. But know when to say no. And know when to be selfish. Yeah, so sometimes selfish is good. Okay, guys, in today's news, I got this report yesterday. It says convicted billionaire kidnapper Evans opts for plea bargain. The professionals in the house, does plea bargain covers for murder charges too? I really want to know. So here, the report says approached the Lagos State High Court in Lagos for settlement. Evans, alongside his co-defendant Joseph Emeka, facing murder and attempted kidnap, has opted for the option of a plea bargain. I met someone that was a close friend, a former friend of this guy Evans. And he described him as a gentleman, but very secretive. And I was shocked to see him in the news. And I also listened to his victims' stories. And I'm like, to be honest, people like these don't deserve to live among us, my people. They don't deserve to live among us. They deserve to be taken away. Like the gory information about Evans, oh my god, mad. It says Evans and his co-defendants are to be rearranged on an amended 5-count bordering on a murder, attempt to murder, and conspiracy to commit felony with kidnapping. Sule informed the court that the case was for rearrangement, but he was aware the defendant had applied for a plea bargain. The prosecutor, however, said that the plea bargain terms were being considered by the Attorney General of Lagos State, Mr. Lawal Pedro. Again, I'm asking, does plea bargain covers for murder charges? I don't think they should be that in cases like this. Let us move straight to the next one. This one is about Davido and his people, his lawyers. So some of you don't know, Davido's, I would say former lawyer now, was this guy's son, Fred Ajudra's son. His name is Bobo Ajudra. Fred Ajudra is one of Nigeria's top criminal, a 419. If you're talking about Yahoo, this one, they they became successful through something like that. There's now computer, so now they call it Yahoo. We're talking about when 419 was still 419 without computer. Yeah, I know some people might be like, why are we talking about this? That is the reality. It comes, along with that. That's just it. Whether you like it or not, they'll still talk about your dad. If he's got if there's a story to say about him, whether good or bad. So I just want to point that out for those of you that don't know. I even think that he was arrested. I think I saw in the news that he was arrested. The dad, he was arrested again, just recently, and he's in Abuja. And I'm like, shit, this man never stop all these things. Anyways, why am I talking about this? Mentioning the dad. It is because this guy is being accused of stealing $770,000 from Davido, and that's why he was sacked by Davido. That's not true, according to what Davido said. He said the narrative is not true, but the news about him being sacked is true. I think the news kind of some bloggers kind of missed the point that Davido was trying to pass. You can see even Goodman said, we are still very good friends. Davido denies rumors of sacking lawyer and friends Bobo Ajudra over embezzlement claims. No, I think what he's trying to say is, no, he did not steal my money. We're still good friends. At some point, you just realize that, somebody that you've worked with for years is no more up to the task, or you just needed to upgrade. The different reasons why you sack people. Maybe your reputation is being mishandled or misrepresented, and you put the blame on one person, which could be the person that is supposed to do certain things but didn't do it. So there's a plethora of reasons why you sack someone. So maybe somebody somewhere just had to pin that on him, and it's going to be easy to believe. You know why? Because of his dad. And that's why sometimes some of the things that you are doing now, you really don't know as a father or as a mother that it is your kids that will later pay for that. That's why there's something they call sins of the father, sins of the mother. And most times we don't even think about it. We just go ahead and do whatever I want to do. Who cares? After all, I am the only one. But eventually you become a father, eventually you become a mother. And I think that is what is going on. So it was easy for people to believe almost immediately. Stella Demokokokus, the blogger, too, posted that online. The good thing is Davido came to dismiss it. But now, they are putting the blame. You see how they are pushing blame. Now they are putting the blame on Isreal. Davido's unofficial PRO. That's what I will call him. Because people keep calling for this guy's sack, Isreal sack. Oh, you sack Isreal. He's too lousy. Davido tell you saying don't tire. Davido tell you saying no like him. Davido doesn't even have to pay this guy to put him in the news. This guy automatically put Davido in the news. And Davido is in showbiz. You think Davido will sack that kind of person? Let's first put that one aside. Let's just talk about the real deal here. This guy was the one they blamed for telling the blogs all that. Although he came out and denied it. Right? He denied that he wasn't the one that he started to deny it. But on the day of the news, this guy was dancing. There was a video of him dancing, and blogs screenshotted that and said that he is dancing because Davido's lawyer, that's Bobo Ajudra, has been sacked, and that is why he's dancing. I know I look like crap now. Don't mind me. I just woke up. So now he said, you can see the a post where he said, "I'm fully behind your sack. Would speak out at the appropriate time." And here's somebody accusing him. I don't know who is Okay, Davido's lawyer PR agent. Okay, the PR agent accusing him of, okay, that's the lawyer's PR agent accusing him of giving information to bloggers. And here is, I mean, some of the things I said. He said, Israel, you know that I know that you are the one sponsoring PR against Bobo and leaking info. Is it Bobo or Bobo? Because on the street we say Bobo. And the leaking info plus lies from David's circle to the media. You should understand that I'm present and enlightened enough to figure this out. Just last month, you came to Bobo's office to beg for forgiveness. Mr. Dio had to even first beg Bobo to let you in after the disrespect of insulting his father to his face. So you see, here the PR said, let me read again so I don't miss a point here. He said, to let you in after the disrespect of insulting his father to his face. So I'm just assuming, I'm not there. But what do you think he's going to say? I mean, of course, probably talking about the dad stealing money and stuff like that. And the thing is, it might not be Israel that leaked this information, but because of probably what happened in the office, my people go talk, say, which way cry today? Which cry today? Pikin die tomorrow. We don't know saying that the which way cry. Now kill the Pikin. So maybe that's what don't mind me. Maybe that's what they use to figure it out that yeah, it's Israel that did this, but it might not be Israel. And said, you said it was alcohol, but alcohol doesn't create perceptions, only project out what someone has already wanted to do or say. Bobo was following instructions from above, not David, to not let you travel with them because of your misbehavior on the last trip. You see, he said not David. Everything concerning David. David like him like that. We are Africans and we like being praised. It's automatic. It's in our gene. Yeah. I mean, I don't like being praised. I'm not that type. I don't like noise and everything, but sometimes it enter head. He said, I don't hide to fight to. I don't hide to fight to. This your PR war. You need to know that it is with me, not Bobo, because you are causing me stress as his PR. Now, this guy Davido'S, right? Davido'S, Tiwa Savage's ex-husband, also kind of celebrated this guy's sack. It was like, this guy no try you. At the time, he reached out to this guy so that he can settle the issue going on between David and his baby mama, right? And he didn't do anything or just ignored him or something. He said, God, don't like ugly. I'm glad my Liubo is beginning to have clarity. I was up for 72 hours, even told Tiwa and Sophia to F their feelings as women and mothers with valid reasons so my Liubo can see his daughter. Your B as told me you were with your family at the movies. You can't talk. F you. I will slap Imade's pain off your face each time I come across you. I mean, he told you that he's with his family. So, see, in life, people will always have something to say about you. People always. There's no way, no matter how good you think you are or how good you think you're doing your job, what he just said here, really, if he says that, he's with his family at the movies, he also has a family, apart from David, he also has a family. So what are you trying to say here? See, this Tiwa Savage ex-husband, I don't know what's in the world with that guy. Anyways, so Davido is went to Osun State. What stuck out, in this report was Davido's uncle and his duty as the governor of Osun State. Remember, I've asked this question. Davido's uncle, for those of you that are indigenous of Osun State, or in Osun State, or have friends that live there, please, I don't know, is this man really doing his job? Because trust me, the news out there about this man is not even good at all. or maybe some people just assume that because he was a dancing senator, probably have nothing to offer aside that. You can see here, somebody says, I love Davido, but we Oshun people regret voting is not his brother, it's uncle. He failed us. Me never see waiting this man don't achieve since he became a governor. Okay, that's it. And the next news is about Vadu. Who be Vadu again? Kizz Daniel. So Kizz Daniel, is this type of person that also enjoys being called out. Seem like he enjoys it, because tell me why he will put this out in the midst of this scandal about him beating his wife. He doesn't love his wife. He's a bad husband. He maltreated the wife to the point where he refused to allow the family to see the wife. Although me, I don't ask. I always question things, rumors and the like. Why can't the wife's family come out? They are not in the house, right? They are outside, so they are free to talk. So why didn't they come out? And this guy is popular. Why didn't they come out and say, yes, he refused to allow see her and stuff? So I still would take the whole thing, with a pinch of salt. The whole thing didn't really hold water. But yeah, there are rumors out there. And I think after the rumors got out, Kizz Daniel started doing more videos with his wife. In fact, sometimes, they dance together to his songs, to promote his songs. They recently brought out the wife on stage, cool. But putting this out again just makes it seem like, Kizz Daniel likes the attention that he's getting. Or is this guy, truly a bad husband? He said, drinking. Somebody asked, can you tell us the bad habit, Vadu? I said, drinking to stupor, smoking cigarettes, and truly he smokes actually cigarettes. He said, number 3, adultery. Top 3. Kizz Daniel is not even helping the whole situation. Guys, let me quickly just talk about this one. Bobrisky. So they said, lest I forgot, the Nigerian Correctional Service officers also stole from Bobrisky in cell 2, Kirikiri Maximum Prison. I need more details about it. Bobrisky don't see shaggy. If Bobrisky come out, I'm sure he will share details by moonlight. And I'm ready for all that. And he might probably just not say anything and life goes on. Let us move straight to the next one. This girl that accused Mayor Kun of using her, Mayor Kun and what is this guy's name? Mayor Kun and Skibi, of using her for ritual. Are you telling me that girl is lying? It is crazy. Like, you just lie about someone. So Mayor Kun is now saying that, look, this girl lied. I'm thinking, this girl that carried her phone and started screaming on the phone, saying that, this is what happened to me, blah, blah, blah. They almost used me for ritual. In fact, some of our friends, they made a video and said she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke. So whatever she's saying is true. Now she's been put away. She's probably in jail or in some cell.
You should pray for me, please. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm going to die today. Pray for me, please. Look at what they do to my face. The water in my lips are dry. See, ash. There is no water in my mouth. Skibi, Mayor, all of them. Hey, look at them, oh. They are part of them, oh. They are part of them, oh. Everybody is part of them, oh. Everybody is part of them, oh. Look at them, oh. Look at them, oh. They want to kill me, eh. This one washing clothes here is among, is among, Ashakata Bashakata Bedede. Ashakata Badagede. Ashakata Badagede. Ashakatabaragede. They are about to kill me, oh. They are about to kill me, but I will not die. I shall live. Look at my hands.
Now, Mayokun actually reacted to that. He debunked it and he said it is false. And I'm thinking, this girl was serious. That he tried to use her. You can see, Mayokun said here, you know, I was going to let this remain as a court case. But when I checked the comments under some of the blogs where these ridiculous allegations were posted, I was quickly reminded of how gullible most people are on the internet and how they are ready to run along spreading any negative news without any form of clarity. Now, if this is true, it's true that this lady, just call them out for fun or to trend. She needs to see that, and they should make her apologize, because according to Mayokun, he said he hasn't even seen this girl before. In fact, at the time of typing that, this post, he's still yet to see her, like physically. Said, just for the record, I never met that person on the said day. Still never seen that person till this day. Never knew about that person's existence until those allegations came up. Yet, she claimed I put something in her drink. A lot of people believe that story, and you think I will let this libelous claim fly? Oh, effing no. I took this time off because I didn't want to act out based off of emotions, because if I did, I would definitely act out of character, and that is not who I am. See, things like this end people's career. I've seen is where ladies accuse musicians of certain things, and that musician just gets cancelled. When it comes to things like this, you have to take it seriously, especially when you're being accused of doing something to a female. You want to immediately defend yourself, because that can ruin you immediately. That is an automatic career killer. And some ladies will still go ahead and do these things. Look at what happened to that Zinoliski's friend. He is still struggling. It cost him his friendship with Davido even. And later, maybe because that one was young, he didn't know the gravity of what was happening. This guy later came out, like maybe a few years later, several months later, to debunk everything, to share his own side of the story. At that time, it's too late. So that's why some people take it serious. If it's got nothing to do with a female or with rape or something that's looking like if you drug a female, some people calm down and be like, after all, I'm trending too. So you could call it bad publicity, but this is not going to harm me. Sometimes they let it slide, right? But not something like this. So they said, for weeks I've been getting calls from brands I work with. Brands he work with. Some of them are even dumping, because that same thing that happens to that guy. He was dropped by Davido'S record label. Yeah, my colleagues, friends, and family about this rubbish. And you know what makes it worse? You social media commentators, internet police, even people I used to think I'm cool with, scrambling for the teeniest bit of clout and relevance, cluelessly jumping on anything, not bothered if it's someone's life or career on the line. It might be yours tomorrow. Said, I want to reinstate, I have never seen this person before. Even as I'm typing this, I still haven't set my eyes on this person. Like, what else can I say? How else can I prove this? There's no need for me to ask for an apology where I won't get any. I just needed to say this publicly and get it off my chest, because if it was a case of cancellation, as many people are quick to do, I for don't go back to the find work for bank. You see? Even he is aware that this is a career killer, an automatic career killer. Some ladies, it will just happen, they will just put their hands like, yes, I don't even mind. And we know that there are many stories out there that are untrue, and it has affected some men. Yeah, some people even commit suicide for something that they didn't do. Okay, the next one is about Mohbad. I saw a question recently. Somebody asked, what have you learned from the Mohbad situation? What is that one thing that you've learned? And I said to myself, I said I was going to share it with you. A broken home is a plague. A broken home is a disease. That's what I learned. And it spreads like a virus. it's not good. It's not something I would even wish my worst enemy. And that's what is happening. Look at what's happening to Mohbad. Now we are being distracted, right? We are talking about the dad, being selfish, trying to, take over Mohbad's property. Yeah, the dad fighting the mom, fire, both of them having issues, including Mohbad's wife. Now Mohbad's wife is having issues with her sister. So you can see she's from a broken home, I believe so, or a polygamous home, because I think the sister was talking about father's side and mother's, so you know that there's probably some division, a broken home or a polygamous home. That's where the problem comes from. This was the sister that was supporting her during the whole Mohbad's case and calling out. Even in fact, some people started saying that I be this woman get secret which she won't share with us. Make we know if not to keep secret. There's all this DNA wahala, this DNA saga out there. So the sister called her out recently. I think they had issues, but she didn't say much, right? But she kept talking, sharing information that seemed like only both of them understand. Never, don't take light. It's the solar that's working now. Let me switch it off and on. So she was sharing stories that only both of them understands. She was mentioning some names that we don't even know existed. And I'm like, why are you washing your dirty linen on social media? And the same lady now that she's having issues with Wunmi, came out to apologize to Mohbad's dad. Anyways, we got the report recently that what did they even say? That they can't ascertain the cause of death. Let me read this report. It says, at the coroner court today, the pathologist said it would have been so good if Mohbad's body was taken to the mortuary after he passed away, but because he was buried for over a week, the body has started decomposing. So when the autopsy was carried out, they could not ascertain the real cause of his death. And Nigerians, sometimes we just have to step back a little and think like, okay, yeah, the body was already decomposing. Let me continue. So concerning the rumors going around that there was fresh blood in his coffin, the pathologist said it rained a day to when Mohbad was exhumed, and it was a mixture of the rain and the soil, and that brought out a red color that looked like blood. He said Mohbad was not buried alive. How did they even know that Mohbad was not buried alive? Okay, I have some questions as regards that. Said he had died before he was buried. Pathologist also said that Mohbad was not strangled. Okay, they will check there and just to see if there's a twist or something, like something is off, maybe around the neck. Said he showed the court some part of the neck that were removed and tested to verify that statement. He also showed the liver and the kidney that were cut from Mo's body. He said he was not poisoned. So they said the body had started decomposing, right? So I think I believe them because the reason why the pathologist said if they took him to the hospital or to the mortuary, they would have embalmed him, which would have preserved the body. And the human body, I might be wrong. That's why I always say that professionals in the house can correct me, but I think the body start decomposing, a few weeks after death, except the body was taken to the mortuary, and of course, they can help preserve the body over there in the mortuary. But does that affect? I don't know if that the body decomposing affects they getting actual result or making it difficult. Okay, guys, I stumbled on the video that where the sister, Wumi's sister, Mohbad's wife, the sister said, the day they buried Mohbad, I was the one that rescued you from Ikorodu. Wumi is a green snake under a green grass.
Because I felt like they will come, they will keep looking for you. I took you and Liam far away. You say she's not the one dragging me on TikTok. You better just keep quiet and be watching. This Wumi has been the one causing the fight on TikTok. She's the green snake under the green grass. Wumi is a green snake under the green grass. She will hear something on one platform and go and give it to another person on the other platform. I say it with my full chest. Wumi, wo, otite. I took you far away. The day they buried your husband, I did not allow you to sleep in Ikorodu because of the fear of the unknown. I took ori Mohbad koko mumi o, ori Mohbad koko mumi. Ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ burúkú, ìṣebọ ti kọ wá láti ta. Ó ti kọ wá láti ta.
Anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do so. Yeah. Until we see you next time. Peace.
Nabila had about 3 miscarriages when
Nabila has, if no go reach, she go reach 21.
21 miscarriages.
Yes. And she still they tell me Orishefemi say I no fit impregnate am.
Orishefemi came on my set to unload. The singer of hit songs such as Mercy of the Lord, Igbeyawo, and the monster track Double Wahala had a lot to get off his chest.
The next thing I see double trafficator for that soul lady side. Motor don't turn.
Yes, now that picture we see where the motor turn like this.
We should go and buy like 8 cars.
That's what Danko said after this accident.
Said that if you buy 8 cars, the first man go there say
everything do alright.
Truly, I bought 8 cars.
Hey, well.
Then we bought one Prado. The Prado has house. He has everything. I sold that Prado to the bunch.
So the time Burna Boy fought with his mom and came to live in his house?
Because if they feel say mama they suffocate him for inside one house.
Right.
So he can't deal with me. You understand me now? He was crying to me. And I said, bro, you will become somebody.
But especially 3 of the key people in his life. His first wife, who he sponsored to Dubai and disappeared after she came back, according to him. To his manager, Danko, who he says crashed his brand new car, put him into legal trouble. To his current wife, Nabila. Nabila came on social media and accused him of having kids behind her back, of cheating on him in their house.
My wife asked her friends to come and beat me up in my house. I said, look at me, me lying on 9 women, they pursue women, they just conquer. There is like 20, they beat me. They beat me, let me say I lie.
He tells me he needed a platform to tell his side of the story for once in his life. Welcome to With Judy.